Hey guys, welcome back. And yes, so that is the end of mansplaining. We men can explain to other men with no offense, and when you explain to a woman, it's patronizing, belittling,
Hang on,
and
Joe.
offensive.
Right, we've all been talking, right, and we've just had a conversation.
Yep.
And we didn't record it, and you've just ended that conversation with the beginning of this podcast thing.
Didn't we leave it off on that mansplaining thing?
No.
How
I don't know. I can't remember.
Nor can I. But we'll
It's
cut a long
getting
story.
late.
Exactly. We'll cut a long
We're
story
talking
short.
absolute rubbish now.
I try to help him out, and
Can I bring one in?
Of course.
What do we think about the flag?
Oh, that design?
What the
hell? What
is
with the
that
purple
about?
and the blue?
Who was that?
Why
Into
are
the
they-
mic, please?
Why are they
No.
changing it?
Oh, that was Nike,
No.
wasn't it?
That was Nike.
Yeah,
that
it
was Nike.
Nike.
Yeah.
They were
Now
putting their
Nike.
collars up, weren't they?
Well, Nike is a woke company.
Which really pisses me off. 'Cause
I agree,
Nike.
because all those
like
woke, all those companies that have gone woke have gone broke. You know, Target, Bud Light.
That's like a campaign.
They've shot themselves in the foot.
Go
with this
woke,
one.
you go broke.
Massively.
Yeah, you know. So I don't. Why are you fucking with someone's national flag?
Wrong.
I agree.
No
They
one
mucked
else
up
would
more.
put up with that.
They mucked up more. They mucked up the cockerel. It's too small, which I can agree with. You know,
The cockerel for
for the French,
yeah.
and then there was something else with the another
The
kit.
German.
Was it the German kit?
It was the German kit.
Right.
It had 44 written on it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like
the
the
SS.
SS.
Looked like the SS, and it really did look like the
yes,
SS as well.
yes.
Yeah.
That I can see being a bit
Yeah, I
offensive,
saw that.
right?
Yeah. I saw
That's
that.
the worst one so far,
Yeah.
surely.
You know,
Yeah.
just make them look like number fours. Yeah. Don't. Someone's had a laugh there, isn't it? They think, oh, well, fuck this up. But the flag, to change your national flag completely into that monstrosity.
Yeah.
bollocks. That
What
was.
the fuck?
I saw that. I was like, what are these people doing?
If I was competing, I would cut that out my shirt.
I think it was.
But they
one
were
of
putting
the
their collars up, weren't they? So you can see it. You see it?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, some of them
Jeez.
were putting their collars up so they couldn't see it.
Oh my god!
I thought that was like a baby's bowl with like a spoon in it. Wait, sure. That's true.
Still going, dude.
Yeah.
Right, if you could see the face on George at the moment, right? He's just stood up to
He's
go to the slash.
horrified.
Right, he's got dodgy hips, poor old sod. Right, he's caught his foot on something, knocked the whole lot over. All the gizmos he presses, all the buttons and whatnot.
And it's
on
still
his,
working.
hit the deck.
Yeah, it's still working. Yeah,
But he's pissed himself. So.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, that flag though, that grinds my gears. That's a grinder.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
actually grinder, that's what Enzo goes on.
Does he?
Even
wow.
though.
Nice for him though, would it? Make me a flask of tea today.
Oh,
You
very
drunk
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's a
have?
big flask as well.
Yeah.
I know, it's a bit, and
Yeah.
it's hard for him to lift it up.
It's as tall as him. Yeah.
Probably taller than him.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know. Should really pause that while George ain't here, isn't it?
yeah, I don't, he starts off on like a dead end and just gone, oh, you know, off you go.
Yeah.
He's back.
And here we go.
Yeah, if you've
Into the mic, George.
thing,
Yeah.
Touche.
broken my mic bounce. It's going a bit. Yeah. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Nature called. The flag. You done with the flag?
We're done with the flag.
Good, because I wanted to bring in something a bit more of a conspiracy, which is Baltimore Bridge. What the fuck happened there?
You need to explain. I'm
Okay.
not entirely sure what you're talking about.
Last week, I'm going to set my mic stand.
Mate, you've gone all floppy and
Yeah,
not for the first time.
Snapped,
All
I'm afraid. So, bollocks. Right,
So,
so
it's nice to carry on. You need to sort that
don't
out.
worry, we're professionals. We'll carry on through this time of turmoil. Right, here we go. Anybody see that big container ship crash into a bridge?
No, I've heard
Yep.
about it.
No,
You-
I
you
heard,
got-
I heard about
I've not heard of it. I've not seen it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man, it's wicked. It's like it happened in America last week.
It's not exactly funny, is it, George?
Well, it is.
Well, wicked could be like in the evil sense.
No, not the way he's
I'll
laughing.
I'll tell you why it's funny. The fucking gap it had to go through, you could have hit 10 of these ships to go through, but we decided to hit the fucking pillar, right? And the whole bridge is the, is it Baltimore?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bridge, and you just see the collapse. You see it collapse. This thing hit a support. Now, the conspiracy part of it is, since then, there's been another 2-3 bridges
It might be more than that, yeah.
crashed into within the space of 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that ain't been over the news, is it?
No.
Right.
And it makes me wonder why. So, this bridge, the dockmaster, came on, and it says, "I've looked at this footage and I didn't see any tugboats."
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's he talking about, tugboats? He goes, well, for a start, a container ship like of that size, that takes about a mile and a half to turn round. Yet, this was allowed to leave dock with no guidance. Now, every time a ship of this size that leaves the dock always has a tugboat on its left and on its right to guide it out of port.
Don't they have 4 of them? You know, like 2 at the back and all.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, this is the dude. What he's saying, it's normally two tugboats. This is the port master. And he's saying that he doesn't understand why there was no tugboats pushing it to the left or to the right to guide it out.
It's just the geezer, the same bloke that was saying that boat, that tanker that crashed into that thing, had 2 or more fail safes as well, because it lost power apparently, didn't it? And then
No, it's a different guy. It was like they came out to get like professional advice from a harbour master kind of thing, a dock master.
There was another guy then saying that boat, he must be, I don't know, captains of the ship or drivers or whatever they are.
Yeah,
They've got I don't know if they're jets or whatever it is at the front that steers the boat or pushes it when it goes to park up in the dock, I suppose.
yeah, those are the tugboats.
No, the actual boat itself has got a fail-safe. So apparently all the power went out and it just started drifting, didn't it, allegedly? But
Yes.
it's got, I don't know if it's electric motors kick in or whatever kicks in. There's another
Safety system.
Yeah. Why didn't that kick in as well?
Well, look, this is why if the power's gone down and that's connected to that, maybe that's why. But for safety reasons, there should have been tugboats there anyway to guide it out and to put it in the right direction, because it's the nose of the boat that you want it to point in a certain direction to go in that place. So if you had a tugboat whacking it to the left and it's going to the left, you know, and if it was going too far, the one on the right, the one on the left can whack it to go towards to the right. So that's why they have these tugboats. And when he said that, I was like, you know what? That's true. Not that I'm on docks, hanging around docks on harbours and shit, you know, swinging my handbag. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just looking at it at a point that's like, you know what? Even though I've seen.
Why have you got a handbag by the dock?
That's not what I've heard.
That's what it used to be like. Sailors, innit? You used to go in the dock. You know, you're swinging your handbag. You're a lady of the evening or the night.
Your game, isn't you?
Yeah,
Teacher?
yeah. You
Never
lot
knew
have
that.
I thought she's going to try it now.
I might.
Yeah, just swing your handbag at the docks, a bit of suzzies and lipstick, and you're well away.
Start down the River Lee first. Start off small. Start off small.
On the barges. Yeah, so
Ollie's down the river. He's just gone down there. There you go.
So
Quid
this is what I'm saying. It's like, so they've got procedures in place. Why didn't these procedures get followed? I mean, this is a massive cargo ship, you know? So I mean, at first I never thought of it. And then I watched the video back and again. And then there's other people on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. And they're saying, look at the explosions.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go on the side of it was an accident. Yeah?
Okay.
There is little explosions going off. But could that be electrical wires and shit as the bridge is coming down? Could they be sparking them?
It's possible, but it looked like they flashed before the collision, before the collapse. Just like the Twin Towers, when those explosions on the side of the building started going all the way from the top to the bottom. And I believe in my eyes ain't lying. You know, I saw it with my own eyes. Little explosions were going off on the side of the building, and it was. I've seen the demolition. Demolition experts have come out, and they've given it. Nah, that's explosive have been planted, and that's how we do to bring down a building to collapse upon itself. Because if it was just not, it would just toppled, or you know, it wouldn't be uniformed as it fell. So, yeah, were they explosions? Were they electrical cables? But like I said, it was before the actual collapse of that bridge.
Come down lively though, didn't it?
I couldn't believe it. It's like quicker than what you see in the movies. I mean, that's the first time ever I've seen a bridge go
And was
down.
anyone? I don't know if anyone was injured or
Yes,
There was.
there was work, and that's the other thing. There was workers on the bridge. I think they fell in, but they stopped traffic beforehand, which was like heads up. It's like they knew it was going.
Well, the thing is, if you've got one of them fucking great big boats, right? If it takes a mile to turn it round and that's off course and it's floating the wrong way or whatever, they know that it's a possibility that's going to happen.
That's why you have tugboats.
It's plausible they stop the traffic, no?
Yeah, but
But why wouldn't you get the workers off the bridge?
But how in advance would you need to know that that's going to be like,
Exact.
for you to then stop the
Exact.
traffic? Like how who's in place to stop the traffic? Is it like a barrier, or is there
I don't know,
people?
I've never been
Because
there.
normally bridges are free flowing, so you'd have to get people there, and then how many lanes of traffic? Because it's in America, you've probably got a couple of lanes on each side. So there's like 3 each side, so that's 6 lanes of traffic you need to stop.
Well, let's say it was like a Dartford bridge. You got people on that, haven't you?
Yeah, but that's a paid toll, so I don't think you have to pay to go over. Do you have to pay to go over this bridge?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. It could be like a Tower Bridge or a London Bridge. You don't.
Yeah,
have to
you
pay.
don't. You could just stroll
It's
over.
not a
That's
toll
what I
bridge.
thought they were like in America. You could just go over them.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you.
I'm just putting a question out there.
But yeah, I just thought from a conspiratorial angle, I'm like, okay, this is another one that's going to be going around the internet. You know, this person, that person. You know, oh, who did it and why did they do it? You know, it's like, do you remember the Titanic?
What film?
Well, no, the actual boat.
I found that
Well,
film
shit.
really predictable.
What, you knew it was going to happen?
Yeah. I could have told you the story before I watched it.
I've never seen it. Don't spoil it for me.
It sinks. Just let you know.
Oh, you've ruined it for me, Rob. Yeah, with the Titanic, there was it had a sister ship. Oh, lovely, Susie. At least someone knows what I'm talking about.
So you telling me the Titanic that didn't sink, or the other one that sank,
Was
and
it
with the
Titanic
Titanic
or whatever
with the
that
They
Titanic's
took
name
out
on it?
they took out a massive insurance on it, right? On the Titanic, and on the morning of it shipping off, certain people were told not to board it.
Right, you're talking about when they wanted to do the Federal Reserve, aren't you? Right, so all the money people that went down with a ship that didn't want to do a Federal Reserve, like a what do they call it, a central banking system. They didn't want to do that. They wanted to keep their money, however it was on that boat. But the ones that wanted it got off.
Mate,
Right, that's what happened, didn't it?
I'll be
And they
honest
all
with you.
went down with a ship. And
I haven't looked into that story for about 10 years or so. But there's some great documentaries out online that you can see. And you'd be surprised because they had 2 ships. One was identical.
they done a switcheroo, didn't they?
Yeah. And apparently it was in the newspapers before the deed actually happened. So there's a lot of... That's another...
I've also heard that it set sail with a fire on board anyway.
It had a lot of technical difficulties. That I do know.
And there was a ship, what was it called? They weren't far away from it when it sank. It weren't meant to sink, it was just meant to be in trouble, and they was meant to get rescued by this other mob, right? But it hit the iceberg and then it was fucked.
Mate, you know what? I can believe anything. I cannot trust the money men. I don't trust the money men. I don't trust the governments, and they have reasons to do it, and these reasons are all based around money. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of this segment. We'll be right back.